Blue Diamond and the almond. The two have become one and the same to almond lovers everywhere. In fact, the Blue Diamond Growers' Own Cooperative has become the world's leading supplier of high-quality almond products. The seed for this American icon was planted by some 230 enterprising California almond growers in 1910. From that auspicious beginning in Sacramento, Blue Diamond's growers, employees, and customers now happily celebrate their centennial year. But how did we reach the ripe old age of 100 with such style and surety? Without a doubt, our continued growth has always been based on the core values established by our founder, Lodi grower J.P. Dargitz. Values that guided Blue Diamond growers to become the leader of a worldwide almond industry. It's a remarkable success story of commitment, innovation, integrity, and quality. But why the almond? Well, we can thank the Spanish Franciscan missionaries. While establishing California's missions, they also found a fertile land and perfect weather for almonds. Soon, almond trees were taking root, and the Franciscans were enjoying a delightful taste of home. And word spread. Enterprising farmers began planting in 1850, and by 1860, almond orchards dotted the California coastal landscape. But it was every man for himself, with speculative dealers playing one grower against the other to drive down prices. Growers tried to unite, but ultimately failed. By 1909, it was obvious to J.P. Dargitz that a statewide marketing association was needed. Members of 9 grower associations agreed, and on May 6, 1910, the California Almond Growers Exchange was open for business. The Blue Diamond, the rarest and most precious of gems, was soon adopted as their brand and symbol of quality to distinguish themselves from the predominant Spanish and Italian imports. Despite detractors, Dargitz held firm on pricing that year and eventually sold the first crop at reasonable prices. Well, the news spread, and membership grew.
There's an awareness from the standpoint that if you have a business and you want it to succeed, you think in terms of those that you deal with, hoping that they do the same thing. And of course, to me, that's been the story of Blue Diamond.
It means a more stable industry. It means a better markup on every pound. It means honest grading. It means political representation.
The year was 1912 as the growers hired their first manager, T.C. Tucker. He soon developed ways to better market California almonds and oversaw the opening of the exchange's first shelling plant. A man of considerable vision, Tucker quickly realized the need for tariff protection from foreign sources of shelled almonds and took up the cause for California growers. In a 1928 radio address about the successful implementation of the tariffs, Tucker was ecstatic.
The exchange has now become the dominant factor of the shelled almond market in this country, a market once enjoyed by foreign growers exclusively.
And he was right. Although its first 3 decades produced more than a few challenges, the exchange's commitment to innovation, integrity, and quality helped to increase overall almond consumption for its owners. As the business grew, so did Tucker's vision for the industry. A government relations program was created to achieve legislative, regulatory, and trade goals. He met firsthand with potential buyers in Europe, learning the details about the almond market there. But perhaps his most visible innovation was the introduction of Blue Diamond brand almonds to retailers and consumers. The brand quickly earned a reputation of unsurpassed quality, giving the brand a permanent place in Americana and eventually the world.